Hi, ladies and gentlemen. From this chapter, we'll study the International Monetary System, which can be abbreviated as IMS. In this video, we'll introduce the general information of International Monetary System. Firstly, let's learn the definition of International Monetary System. Here are two different definitions. The first one defines IMS as a set of internationally agreed rules, conventions, and supporting institutions that facilitate international trade, cross-border investment, and generally the reallocation of capital between nation-states. Another definition of IMS refers it as the global network of governmental and commercial financial institutions within which exchange rates are determined. Both definitions state that IMS is an institution. The first definition stresses the function of the IMS, which facilitate international trade, cross-border capitals flowing. The second definition stresses the content of the institution, in which the exchange rate regime will be determined. Now let's review the history of International Monetary System. The International Monetary System has evolved from the days of the gold standard to today's eclectic currency arrangement. From 1876 to 1913, the first IMS of gold standard was conducted. During the interwar period from 1914 to 1944, the gold standard was broken down, and the Bretton Woods system had not been set up yet. This period was called the former Bretton Woods system period. In 1971, dollars stopped to converted into gold, which marked the broken down of the Bretton Woods system. Since 1973, most currencies in developed countries have begun to float. Please note, in this chapter, when we talk about International Monetary System, we refer to the system conducted in major developed countries, since developing countries were in a passive position, having no controlling on the international monetary system. From the history of international monetary system, we learned that there are different systems. Here, another question is that how an international monetary system was created. Usually, there are two different ways. One is to form spontaneously. It is a market mechanism. Gold standard system was created under this way. Another is to set up deliberately. It is a coordination and cooperation mechanism among governments. Bretton Woods system was set up in this way. The third way is between the above two. At the beginning, to form spontaneously, then to set up deliberately by cooperating among governments. No matter what kind of an international monetary system, the contents of IMS are usually include four aspects. The first, set the exchange rate system. The second, regulate the international currency and reserve assets. The third, formulate the BP adjustment mechanism. The first, enact policies to coordinate and manage the international affairs. Among the above four contents, The exchange rate system is the core of IMIs. From the history of international monetary system, we already know there are three kinds of international monetary system. The first is gold standard system, which was conducted from 1876 to 1913. The second is Bretton Woods system, implemented from 1944 to 1971. The contemporary currency regime was called the Jamaica system, which is in reality a system that has no system. This video introduced the general information of international monetary system. We learned its definition, reviewed its history, got to know different ways to create an international monetary system, and the main content of IMIs. In next video, we'll study the first international monetary system of gold standard system. Thank you.